Okay, let me get this straight. I am not an artist. I cannot draw to save my life. I am just a high school student who needs to take notes and who may lose his stylus every now and again. Which means that this Apple Pencil is not something that I need. So I think for a person like me, I may have just found my match. So you know what? I'm gonna review it, and I'm gonna be as brutally honest as I possibly can. So the first thing that I wanna get out of the way is who needs this pencil? You need this pencil if you match all of the following criteria. A, you need a digital stylus for your iPad. B, you are not an artist. And C, you have an iPad from 2024 and later. So if you match all three of those, I can recommend this pencil to you. But what if you don't match the last one? What if you're the majority of people right now who have an iPad from 2018 to 2023? Then in that case, I'd actually recommend going for the ESR Digital Pencil Pro, because these two pencils are almost exactly the same. The Digital Pencil Pro magnetically attaches and charges with all iPads from 2018 to 2023, but on iPads from 2024 and later, it doesn't magnetically attach. This one magnetically attaches onto every one of them, but doesn't charge. So if you have an older iPad, might as well get the one that can wirelessly charge. Also, this one doesn't have Find My, but it's not that big of a deal. Hey, wait, you know what? Speaking of that, let's review the Find My capability. Actually, I shouldn't even be that excited. It's not that great. So you get through the whole setup process, all is good and well. But trying to play a sound on this is possibly one of the most unsatisfying experiences that I've ever had. So to test this out, I took my phone and I put it right next to the pencil, and I clicked play sound. Okay, it played the sound. Perfect. I take the phone and I step back 5 steps. Okay, I can still see this pencil perfectly fine. I click play sound. It takes a little bit longer, but we get there. Okay. So I go back another 5 steps and I click play sound. I am now 10 steps back and I can still see this pencil. The sound doesn't play. So the sound can only play if I can literally see the pencil in front of me. What's the point? And honestly, you'd be lucky if you were able to play the sound at all, because after about 15 minutes or so of inactivity, this thing just shuts off completely. So it's completely unreachable. And on top of all of that, this may just be the quietest speaker I have ever heard. And I get that there are obviously constraints, like it's a pencil, you can't fit a great speaker in there. But the whole point of a Find My speaker is that it's loud enough to hear from afar and locate. If you were to compare this speaker to an AirTag speaker, this pencil speaker is like a Cessna 172, and the AirTag speaker is an Antonov AN-125 Miria. I hope the pictures help, because planes were the only example I could think of. I'm so sorry. I feel like really the only situation where Find My on this can be more than just a gimmick is with lost mode, but only in a really specific scenario. Let me lay this out. Okay, step 1, you lose this stylus. Step 2, turn on lost mode. Step 3, hope that someone finds this pencil laying around. Step 4, hope that they notice this little icon on the pencil. Step 5, hope that they have good morals, because I know for a fact there are some people in my high school who will just take this pencil and pocket it for themselves and not think twice. Anyway, step 6, hope that they know that they're supposed to take out their phone and hold it up to the pencil. Step 7, hope that they follow all the instructions to return it back to you. To put it simply, slim chance, and you gotta be really lucky that the person who finds this pencil knows all these steps. And also they don't have a heart of stone. So if you're looking to buy this pencil specifically because of Find My, then expect to be extremely disappointed. But not entirely, because these two pencils and their other features actually kind of wowed me. So we'll do this in a classic style, pros and cons. So in case you were wondering, the price. On a good day, you can find the Geo Pencil for around $30 on Amazon. And on a good day, you can find the Digital Pencil Pro for like $20, which is basically almost as low as you can get on Amazon. And it completely puts the Apple Pencil's prices to shame. I remember May of 2024 when the Apple Pencil Pro came out, there was a ton of backlash online. Like, how is one supposed to navigate the compatibility list of the 4 different Apple Pencils that Apple sells? It's like, it's a mess. And so it is awesome to know that both of these pencils support every iPad from 2018 and later. Some may not magnetically attach or charge on some iPads, but they do both right. And so I don't have to buy a different stylus for my school iPad and my personal iPad. This is common among really every third-party stylus, but you don't need to use Bluetooth in order to use these pencils. You can literally just power them on and they'll work. But the good thing about these pencils is that if you do want to use Bluetooth and unlock some extra functions, you can. If you want to connect the stylus to your iPad via Bluetooth, your iPad can display the battery percentage of the stylus. And it's like actually accurate. It is not a terrible implementation at all. Also, if you want, the button on the end of the pencil is a shortcut button. So you press once and it'll take you to the home screen. Press it 2 times, it'll take you to the app switcher. I don't really see much of a use for it, but it's there if you want it, I guess. Speaking of battery, these 2 pencils both quote around 9 hours of battery life. But I think that may actually be a conservative figure. I did one test while I was doing like a 10-page history assignment, and around the 1 hour mark, the percentage hit about like 90%. So not bad at all, and you'll definitely forget about battery life if you have an iPad that can magnetically charge this pencil. Also, a massive unexpected W, these pencils work with Apple Pencil tips. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but I have replaced the tip on this pencil with an Apple Pencil tip. Actually, there's a big asterisk to this. It works with some Apple Pencil tips, not all of them. I found that on a lot of the softer tips or ones with a different design, the pencil would just flake out or not work at all. But I mean, hey, the fact that I can use my favorite Apple Pencil tip on this, it is not going unseen by me. And if you do find that magnetic charging doesn't work for you, you can just charge it with USB-C. That's an option too. Also, if you cared, it comes in more colors, so it is easier to distinguish amongst the sea of white Apple Pencils. And also, I just love to see the Apple Pencil users cry about the fact that they can't get a black one unless they put a skin. So, haha, I guess. However, surprise, surprise, all that glitters is not gold. We got cons too. This Find My pencil, whenever you turn it on and turn it off, plays a sound like here. There you go. That also leads me into my point of the fact that you need to turn these pencils on and off, which means you need to wait an extra 2 seconds. I feel like you'll notice when you use these that they are not as dense as the official Apple Pencils. One that's actually really annoyed me is that the magnets on these are nowhere near as strong as the magnets on my Apple Pencil. And so these are much more prone to falling off your iPad. There is a remedy though. If you keep the rubber cover for the USB-C port on the pencil, that'll strengthen the grip. Or just get a whole silicone case meant for the Apple Pencil, because these are the same size anyway. And then all the other bad parts about this just stem from it not being an Apple Pencil. Like, you won't get pressure sensitivity, you won't get double tap, you won't get squeeze or barrel roll or a virtual shadow or any of that other wildly cool stuff from the Apple Pencil Pro. Okay, so after spewing out all that info, I just need to reaffirm, yes, I do recommend these pencils, depending on what iPad you have. Just, if you buy this one, don't expect Find My to be anything that great. But yeah, I guess that's it for this video. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and also comment down below what you thought, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!